The next pose that is very effective in helping to derotate the spine and increase internal awareness of one's own body is legs up the wall pose. And I like it because the wall and the floor give definite information to the body for proprioceptive purposes. Getting into it can be a little tricky, so you may have to have your patient try it a couple of times. Having the patient lie alongside the edge of the mat and get the buttocks all the way to the wall is very tricky. And then from there, rotating up. So then you've got your mat with the line on it, hopefully, and just help them adjust so that they are absolutely in the middle of the mat and with the buttocks on the wall. Now, some folks have really tight hamstrings, so if you have a couple of yoga blocks, these happen to be really thin ones, which I never see anymore. These are super old, but you can put the blocks in between the buttocks and the wall so that they're still getting that proprioceptive information. As you eyeball your patient, you want to make sure that their torso and their legs are lined up and that you're cueing them to have both buttocks even on the wall or the blocks that you place there, and both sides of the back of the body stabilized evenly in the floor. Let's say that they feel the right leg is a little bit further from the floor. Have them draw that leg down towards the earth, or you can give them some assistance by pressing on their heel down towards the earth until they feel a sense of evenness. Now, this in itself is very strengthening for the pelvis area and is activating the muscles that are going to facilitate a derotation at the hips. And then the next thing you have them do is bring their arms in goalpost position. And people do not generally have a good sense of where their body is in space, so you may have to adjust them a little bit here. And if they can't get the arm all the way down, you don't want to weight both sides or one side unequally, so you can give them another set of blocks to rest their wrists on so they can be completely at ease here. So you may need 4 blocks here overall if they need ones behind their buttocks as well. So the next cue is to lift the elbows up and tuck the shoulders down under the body and then rest the elbows back down. So now you've got your buttocks on the wall nice and evenly. You've got your back side of your buttocks on the floor evenly, and your shoulders are nice and tucked into the body. So the last piece is the rib cage, because what normally happens is all kinds of compensation. So I am a big fan of using a level, and after they've done all that, I place the level on the rib cage and see which side is higher. If they have a concavity at the left thoracic, chances are that it's going to be the left rib cage that's protruding more into space, but I like to use the level so that there's no guessing work. So once you've determined that, and for me it is the left side, you want to have them make a, like they're fogging up their glasses sound with their mouth, and draw the left rib cage down into the body, or whichever rib cage it is. And to keep that side of the ribs pulled in as they continue to breathe. And maybe hold this for another 10 breaths or so, making sure the buttocks remain even, the back of the buttocks are even on the floor, the shoulders are nice and stabilized, and that rib cage is drawn down into the body.
to come out. You can have them roll to the side.